Isekai has been the cornerstone of anime popularity for a long time now. Like the cash in my wallet, these characters teleport to a new world with an overwhelming amount of mana, and for some reason, we can't get enough of it. Welcome back to Animeology, and today we try to bring you a climactic list of the top 20 greatest isekai of all time. Stick around to the end, you're bound to find a new show to watch. Number 20, Grimgar, Ashes and Illusions. Thrust into the unforgiving world of Grimgar, Haruhiko, along with a gang of intrepid adventurers, struggle mightily to survive. Having no recollection of their past whatsoever, the young men and maidens must learn the way of Grimgar, if they so wish to survive. 'Tis easier said than done, when in their path lie treacherous terrains, flesh-eating animals, and the fear of ever-approaching death. Not to mention goblins. Those damn goblins. Grimgar does not focus on over-the-top storylines with huge wars and literally groundbreaking characters. It chooses a slow-paced developmental route to slowly unveil the story of the main characters as they grow accustomed to the New World Order. This hidden gem, once witnessed, can grow on you real quick. Number 19, Drifters. Shimazu Toyoshisha, a mighty warrior involved in the Battle of Sekigahara, slays many men but ultimately takes a fatal hit on himself. As he steps from the battlefield, the mighty warrior finds himself in an unfamiliar corridor, from where he's teleported to a mythical land. There, he encounters other legendary warriors, all here to be part of the team Drifters. Now Shimazu and his team of unconventional heroes must battle the Ends to protect this realm from the approaching demise. Drifters is an ordinary story told in an extraordinary manner. The fights, the brutality, the grit, and the overall dark theme of this anime combine with a medieval warfare world setting, and you get an extremely rare isekai that will feel like a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Number 18, The Saga of Tanya the Evil. This is the story of a regular Japanese salaryman who berates God for his overly boring life, to which God has a substantially heavy reply in hand. After meeting his demise through an ex-colleague, he gets teleported to a new world doomed to suffer in the year 1910s and in a country that was reigning war at the time, Germany. The only problem is that he's now a young girl. But this doesn't stop the man from taking upon his masculine nature, and oh boy does he let it go wild. For starters, he takes up the name Tanya and starts to rampage through the army division ranks like it's a 5th grade test. And when he finally gets into a convincing position, that's when the real tale of evil begins. Number 17, Ari Ferretta. One fateful day, Hajime, along with some other of his classmates, gets teleported to a sinister dungeon filled with monstrosities of all sorts. Everyone receives magical abilities, except for poor Hajime, for which he's betrayed and abandoned by one of his so-called friends. Now dying in a dark ditch, this lone boy swears revenge of all that have crossed him. Thus, a revenge plot births. Some might disagree with this one, but if taken on an unbiased look, this is a stellar example of methodical storytelling. They don't rush you with mind-boggling power-ups, but they don't let the characters drown in desperation either. It's the subtle balance of feelings and emotions in Hajime that fuels this revenge tale with so much spice and flavor. Number 16. Cautious Hero. The hero is powerful, but overly cautious. Saya, once an ordinary Japanese man, is now given the role of hero by a goddess to protect a certain land from the Dark Lord. Everything is set for them to venture into this world, but the mighty hero has some more push-ups to do. This overly cautious man, thinking of every possible outcome, must first prepare and train to become overpowered, dragging the goddess into this caution-filled adventure. But hey, who cares as long as the job gets done? Cautious Hero explores the mindset of a character rather than its action and cleverly incorporates it with comedy. It's definitely a fresh breath of air from your regular city-leveling invincible charade that the main character is bound to do no matter what. Number 15. Now and Then, Here and There. Shuzo, a bull-headed teen, is living a normal life in which he has friends, a crush, and devotion for the sport of kendo. But all this changes one fateful day when he encounters atop a smokestack a young maiden of blue hair, wearing a majestic pendant. It's then that from thin air appear machines set to capture the blue-haired girl, Lala Ru. But thick-headed that he is, Shu tries to battle these droids, during which he gets teleported to a haunting, dystopia world, one lingering with hunger, thirst, and every other atrocity. Witnessing this land firsthand, a devastated Shu takes it upon himself to protect Lala Ru against the evils of this world. But can he? Number 14. The Devil is a Part-Timer. So Satan, the devil himself, loses to the great hero and prepares to be free from his world in order to plan his triumphant return. He ends up in a completely new world where magic is non-existent and his own magic is extremely dormant. This new world is modern Japan, and the devil realizes that the only way to survive in this world is not magic, but money. Thus, he takes on a part-time job in a restaurant, beginning his new life of making ends meet. I'm not really sure what to call this anime. It's part slice of life, part fantasy, and part isekai or reverse isekai if that's how you want to see it. But one thing that's certain is that it's one hilarious watch. Number 13. Inuyasha. Unlike other anime, this time the female lead, Kagome Higurashi, finds herself teleported to a new world of demons and beastmen. She meets a young warrior named Inuyasha and finds herself tangled with the affairs of his life, his rivals, and his clan while developing a strong sense of romantic feelings for him. It is then a series of obstacles present themselves between the couple, and Inuyasha has to find himself and what it means to be a warrior throughout the series.
私を憎んで犬夜叉を殺そうとしてた頃のカゴメ、キキョウはもうあの頃と違う。うん、分かってる。私がキキョウをそういう目で見てたってこと。だから。
The reason why Inuyasha is revered as such a great name is that it's competed with One Piece and Naruto for a long time during its airing period. This masterful series clearly managed to find its ground and popularity against such gigantic titles.
犬夜叉は貴様の死に目に間に合ったようだぞ。許さねえ！竜輪のデスサイヤだ！
Number 12, Log Horizon. The life of a veteran gamer, Shiroe, along with 30,000 others, takes a hefty turn when they find themselves trapped in the popular MMORPG Elder Tale. While some may take this as catastrophe, for Shiroe, it's a dream come true, who immediately sets out to test this new reality of his. With this begins an incredible tale, one where our protagonist leads others to combat this unfamiliar terrain and to bring stability to the virtual city of Akihabara.
気づくと僕はそこにいた。
Rather than brute strength, you would be surprised to see how masterfully this world is created to test its players both physically and mentally.
世界で生き抜くために早くこの世界のルール戦い方になれないと。でもどうすれば。
Number 11, Digimon franchise. While this franchise is filled with separate storylines, the first of which, Digimon Adventure, includes a gang of 7 school friends as they find themselves teleported to the strange digital world. Filled with odd creatures called Digimon, Taichi and the rest of the gang, using their Digivices, soon make partners with these beasts, beginning an adventure seen never before. Led by the brash Taichi Yagami and his partner Agumon, this group must face evils of sorts, all to find their way back home.
はあ？
よう、ヒロ。元気か？俺は元気だ。びっくりした？
What makes Digimon a memorable watch despite all these years past is that it took concepts from multiple hit genres and titles and created a mixture of otherworldly adventures that managed to create a whole new masterful franchise, one we love dearly. Number 10, Angel Beats. Angel Beats portrays a world between life and the hereafter, one where unsatisfied souls are kept to overcome this dilemma before passing on. One such student is Yuzura Otonashi, who ends up in this dimension structured like a high school. There, Yuri Nakamura, a fellow unsatisfied soul, invites our boy to rebel against God and his accomplice, the school council president. Thus, this team of misfits challenge God for their unfair circumstances, while a 4-girl band rocks the school's walls with music.
え？
なんだと？頭ったほらほらほらそんな競技は存在しねえ
A couple of high school teens being trapped in a new world where they seemingly fight each other while a girl band plays pop music for no reason is bizarre, but Angel Beats still manages to tell a story in all that chaos, and a structured one nonetheless. Number 9, No Game, No Life.
ないことだろ。兄ちゃんも大好きだぞ。
After getting the chance to spend their lives in the world of Discord, where the main foundation of life is gaming itself, Sora and Shiro turn from complete shut-ins to absolute monsters of success. In a real world, they were really just good gamers, but with no actual platform or motive to make their skill worth something. This is why their arrival in this world of gaming sets them apart on a different margin. This is the story of 2 shut-in gamers as they dominate this game-run world of Discord. Nope. Discord. The pioneer of No Season 2 gang, No Game No Life is an excellent game-based world, thriving on amazing world building and the most lovable brother-sister duo. Number 8. Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun. Iruma Suzuki, an unfortunate boy, having lived a life devoid of parental love and care. Mother and father so irresponsible as to one day sell their own son to a demon, Sullivan. Placed in an unfortunate situation, a breath of relief comes as Sullivan wants Iruma to be his grandson. Now attending the Demon School Babylist, Iruma must keep a low profile as to not reveal his human identity, for if he does, only hell awaits.
果たして次の魔王になるのは一体誰なのか。
Welcome to Demon School has been a lingering title for quite some time now, and many people fail to recognize how fun this lighthearted show really is. If given a chance, the masterful blend of comedy this show displays is enough to hook anyone. Number 7. Sword Art Online. It's all fun and games until the creator decides to not let you leave. Such is the story of Kirito Kirigaya, aka Kirito, aka the Black Swordsman, who finds himself trapped in the world of Aincrad, where the only way out is to clear all 100 levels. Easier said than done, as the horrifying level bosses are no mere walk in the park. It's through sheer determination and a huge harem that young Kirito can ever hope to escape this virtual prison.
Asuna.
ごめんね。私、もう、キリト君には。
Sword Art Online may be the first of its kind to take the Isekai genre seriously. Its sometimes disturbing plot of humans killing each other for survival was something SAO got high recognition and controversy for. But hey, the reputation still holds up. Number 6. The Rising of the Shield Hero. Now Fumi Iwatani, a young boy from Japan, gets transported to a magical world through a book. In this land, he's now celebrated as the Shield Hero, alongside other young men from different dimensions, all of whom came from Japan. Though his status as a hero is short-lived, as the evil Mai has him banished on the accusation of rape. Devastated, now Fumi vows to get revenge on those who ruined his reputation and makes a bunch of unlikely allies and foes along his journey.
無事だったのか。マイ。王様、俺。
Granted that the second season failed to live up to the Shield Hero name, but the first season had such impactful moments that the internet was buzzing over just how good this series was going to be, and it did not disappoint.
真理を今一度読み解き、炎を砕いて力と化せ。
Number 5. Overlord. Following the announcement that an MMORPG is nearing its end, a gamer bids farewell to his friends in the game. But through a glitch, the boy, in the body of his avatar, finds himself stuck in the game, unable to get out. The realization hits him that he's now the undead demon lord. Ainz Ulgaun is born from this little charade, and so is one of the coolest character designs in the history of anime. Not only is he going to start as an undead ruler in this new world, but Ainz also becomes indifferent to human emotions and adept with immense magical prowess, ready to find his place as the greatest Dark Lord to ever rule.
ツインマキシマイズマジチェインドラゴンライトニング。
Number 4. Konosuba.
究極の攻撃魔法エクセプロー
Sato Kazuma, a shut-in gamer, meets a tragic yet funny end. Taken to the goddess Aqua, who can't stop laughing at him, he's given a chance to reincarnate to a fantasy world, one where he can be a hero. With him, he may bring one thing, so he chooses Aqua. Now stuck together, this over-the-top duo must become adventurers, with a team of 4 which includes a stupid hero, a useless goddess, the explosion queen, and a human shield. Oh boy.
おや、ダクネス、何をしているのですか？祈りを捧げている。
遠慮するなよ。3日間ぐらいこの話で攻め続けてやるからさ。
Everything about this anime feels so convincingly alive and true that it adds that much more to the silly sarcasm and the unbearable character traits. There are many comedy anime, but only some come close to the legendary humor of Kazuma and the gang.
我が究極の破壊魔法、エクセプロージョン！
Number 3, reincarnated into another world as a slime.
やったのか。
残念だったな。
Once again, a normal salaryman meets his demise while protecting a fellow colleague. His only regret as he lies bleeding out, being a virgin. By God's grace, his eyes open in a new world. But what's this? He's now a slime. This is where Rimuru Tempest, the strongest slime, is born. Having befriended the legendary dragon Veldora, this slime sets on an adventure never seen by a slime.
ユニークスキル、捕食者！
Tensura is without a doubt one of the defining isekai of recent times. The proper and well-paced world building, accompanied by the well-established power systems, is what this anime thrives on. Every season is a new experience. Every episode is a new delight. Not to mention Rimuru's assistance. Number 2, ReZero.
骨がなくなれば命で。それが腹渡がりのやり方よ。
Subaru's story is unlike anything we've seen in other isekai protagonists, simply because this man is summoned to a new world with no extraordinary powers at all. Seriously, none. He can just not die, and that's about it. This little ability defines the overall premise of the show, and it's dark. Very, very dark. Subaru is constantly faced with difficult choices to save lives at the cost of his own.
俺が必ずお前を救ってみせ。
While it is true that he's borderline immortal and can just come back, the physical and mental toll this cycle takes on him makes room for a brilliant character development sequence. The side characters are also some of the best waifus ever produced in anime history. So yeah, this is a must-watch. Number 1, Jobless Reincarnation. A 30-year-old NEET meets his demise at the hands of Truck-kun, after which he wakes in a world full of swords and sorcery as Rudius Greyrat, son to Paul and Zenith. Realizing their son's aptitude for magic, both parents hire an instructor, Roxy for the boy, for him to flourish in the fantasy way. This is the story of a 30-year-old shut-in as he gets a second chance at life. Overcoming his past trauma, he must now move forward and make way for a mighty adventure.
いろいろ話しておきたかった。
There's just so much love and care behind the creation of this anime that one can't help but appreciate every aspect of this legendary series. And combine that with the protagonist as flawed as Rudius, and you get a storytelling masterpiece.